fashion is identity. From the way you look, it's how you want to be represent. Every area, every textile has a different story or philosophy. The most important thing when we start this, we want the craftsmanship and the leather and the hardware is nice.
I'm a new fan to your brand.
Thank you.
But I am a big fan of your brand, even though I'm new to the line. So tell me a little bit more about Lungsin.
So we've started in 2012. Yeah, I think that was when the first time I started making small accessorized goods. We sourced the material from, I think way back then, I didn't go directly to the weaver. There was this organization called Cita Tenun Indonesia. I don't know if have you heard of it.
Cita Tenun, yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. So like they have this lots of traditional textile, mostly because it's tenun and it's weave. Yeah.
Right.
So I sourced from them at the beginning, and at that time, I saw an opportunity in the market that there aren't many bags. I mean, like made from traditional textile, yeah, that are neutral in a way that mostly are like bold, heavy, and ethnic. I want something like practical and simple, but in a way how we could apply traditional textile onto the bag. So when we first started doing it, we didn't have a workshop. So we outsourced the production, and when we have a few things like small accessorized like pouches and clutch and some few bags, and the market actually was quite enthusiastic with the products. So I thought, wow, this is interesting. When I start doing it, I was still working. My background is actually IT.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't know that.
Information systems, but my passion is fashion. Because well, obviously, it's my mom who showed me like how to dress properly. Like, as Indonesian, we have a lot of ceremony, right? Like where we dress up, wearing traditional attire, and like my father's family side, we are batik craftsmen, but my father isn't a batik craftsman. So, like my uncle is a fourth generation of a batik craftsman.
Is that right?
Yes. So, like, I'm used to batik. Like, batik is one of Indonesian traditional textile, right? And my mom is from Sumatra, so I'm quite familiar with batik and songket, because songket that is from Sumatra, yeah. And yeah, so at the beginning, the only traditional Indonesian textile I knew was batik and songket. But when we start exploring Cita Tenun, it turned out that Indonesian is very rich, as in a culture. Like from every region, or we have a very different textile. Say, in Sumatra, there's songket, and even the songket is not only from, let's say, Palembang or Minang. They're also from like Aceh. There's also textile, and it turned out that Java doesn't only have batik only. They have, like in Banten, they have Baduy textile, and then even from Jawa there's also lurik, and other parts like Bali they also have songket, and even in east of Indonesia they have like lots and lots of very different textile from each of
different styles of weaving.
Yeah, each of every region, and every area, every textile has a different story or philosophy, which I find it very hard to understand and like to memorize, because each of every textile has its own different origin. Yeah. So I thought at that time it's cool to explore Indonesian textile and apply it to accessorize and turn it into something practical that we could use it daily. Say a bag, yeah. Because I think fashion is identity, where you can, from the way you look, it's how you want to be represent, right?
Right.
So I thought, yeah, this is interesting. While at the beginning we outsourced the production, since like the market is enthusiast with the products, so we start exploring like sourcing material. Like the most important thing when we start this, we want like the bags to have a very detailed craftsmanship, because Indonesia is very good at craftsmanship, right? But well, obviously, like maybe in a wood craft thing, but mostly we are very detailed with craftsmanship. So I thought, if I want to make bags, I want to be as good as a designer bags, where it's light, but the craftsmanship and the leather and the like hardware is nice.
Sure.
Yeah. So at that time we just like make and people like loving the bags and everything. Along way I start sourcing material. Like I go like exhibition in Hong Kong to source the metal fittings, and I explore opportunity like metal fittings from Italy, because that's where the best hardware from Italy and France. Yeah. So some bags I source the material from China, but some are from Italy, where we cannot have them like locks and stuff. And along the way, because it's growing, and I thought it's nice to have our own workshop. So I start having a small craftsman at our place, and start
here
exploring.
in Jakarta or
in Jakarta, because I wanna supervise directly, because I'm doing everything by myself.
Okay.
Like except the sales teams, but most like production and sales we do have a team, but like design and everything I did it myself.
Okay.
So,
but you've had no formal training for this?
No, it's just based on my. I did some research, like. Well, you have to do like merchandising and stuff, right? Yeah, like I don't have a design background, to be frank, but along the way I try to do my homework, like research. Like trend is a trend, right? Normally this brand have this style, and most brand have the same style, which is different DNA. Yeah, so I thought I want something simple, functional, and not too bold, but it's from Indonesian textile. So I thought there's still a market out there that doesn't, I mean, that my product could fit in. So yeah, we along the way, like we focus on the design so that we could get that DNA of Lungsin, yeah.
Yes.
And today this is it.
It's beautiful. It's amazing. So 13 years is the business.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier a mom of 3 boys.
Yes.
Eldest being 15 and the second child at age 11. So it sounds like between the first child you suddenly got bored or was that am I reading that incorrectly? Between the two?
Yeah, when I had my second child, I decided I want to focus on Lungsin. Like they need my time, and this one is progressing.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I leave my 9-to-5 jobs and start focusing on this one.
I see. So you wanted to have time freedom. You reclaim your time freedom by starting your own brand, but I'm sure you discovered that you lost more time by having your own
definitely
business,
definitely, because when you have your own business, it's 24/7.
It's 24/7, I'm sure.
Like 12 o'clock still doing something, I mean at midnight still doing something, and then like suddenly ting, and at 5 a.m. you have something in your mind, and then you have to do something.
Right.
Yeah, but it's interesting. This is something that I love, because I love culture and fashion, yeah. Since I mean, I grew up. We moved from different countries, so I witnessed like different culture from different countries. So I find it very interesting.
So you mentioned that because you grew up parts of your life in London.
No, I moved like three countries. I think we moved to 3 countries, but I did my uni in London.
You did your uni in London.
Yeah.
Okay, so you moved it. Okay. So when did you decide that, you know what, I'm going to be back in Jakarta, this is going to be my home, and instead of living abroad? Or
okay, when I graduate, like mom says, come home. If you can't find a job, come home. I didn't find a job, so I went home and I applied straight to IT industry, and then I got into this like after like 5 years working. I get into this.
Right. Okay, so it's because of the interest and the passion, and it was there. And so what you were describing earlier, so behind us here, so not only are the handbags are your design, but actually also the textile is your design.
No, basically I find it challenging because with the textile, it's not as easy as you ordered something from the factory where you can custom, okay, I want this color, I want this print, I want this motif. So basically these are their traditional motifs of their textile, where normally they use them for the textile when it's full uncut. They use them for ceremonial events. And I find it very challenging because when I want to order, like I want colorful, like this year's color palette. I'm sorry, we don't have the thread, the yarn. I mean, we don't have the yarn to have all that different color. Well, not most of area, but like Baduy. So I only have basic color like black, brown, and red. I can have them. But like if I want this particular color, they would have like said, no, we don't have that color. We only have this. So if you want it, you take it. And then say I want to order something. I'm sorry, we have a lot of ceremony this month, so you have to wait. I think that's the most interesting part, because it's part of their culture, and we built something from there and turn it into something wearable.
Yes, and you've done that indeed, for sure. My favorite ones are like the one that I have, the bag that I have, which is the tiny one.
I think that one.
Yes, that became sort of my new interest in the brand. I was like, oh, this is really neat because it looks modern. The shape is like it's modern, but then it plays with the Indonesian textile, so that's great. But what I'm interested in learning more from you is that, so let's rewind back to that first year of your business. How many bags did you sell in that first year? Do you remember?
Like 30
handbags in that whole year?
Not a year. I mean, a year maybe like that's a month. Oh, okay. So a year is like 300, something like that.
Okay, so that first year you already were able to sell 300 handbags.
Like small accessories goods to bags.
Okay, so perfect. And now fast forward to present day, how many bags would you say you sell in a year?
I think it's quite similar because currently, like we were struggling during COVID.
Okay.
Like we were growing before that, and then suddenly COVID, bang, everyone's, I think, is facing a challenge, right?
Right.
So, but then after COVID, we were thinking of we were hoping like it would go back normal. It hasn't actually, because probably the economics, our current economics isn't like fully recovered to pre-COVID.
I see. So still in the 300 range over the year for the sales. That's still pretty good. But you do this now. You focus. In this boutique, you also sell batik.
Because it's my uncle's. This is my uncle's place, actually.
I see.
But it's quite central. So we were in Kebayoran, but then we had to use the house. So I asked my uncle if we could stay here.
Yes.
So he said, yeah, it's fine.
It's perfect. So this is a nice, I love this store. It's small, but it's got everything because it's got the nice, well curated batik.
Thank you. You can have a look afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely going to have a look at further beyond what's already hung up here, and it's very nice. And how did you get started into selling your things at the beginning? Was it just friends group?
Yeah, at first it was like friends, mouth by mouth, like people are wearing, like, I want what you're wearing.
Okay.
And then we start, because normally in Indonesia, like the government, like the ministry, normally they support the UMKM,
Yes.
and they normally have this exhibition where they invite the UMKM to participate, and then but there's a curation before the event. So I start seeing the opportunity whenever there is a event. So whether we could join. Anything, we just want people to be aware of the brand. So anything there's an opportunity, we participate, and then they invite us to exhibition. Like we've been to some of the exhibition in Indonesia, even in New York, and we join NY Now.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
And also in Manila Fame. It was quite an interesting experience for us.
Okay. So why? What was it interesting about?
I mean,
New York or Manila in particular that was interesting for you?
Well, Manila and New York, like Manila is American, right? I mean, New York and NY Now is an exhibition for craftsmen's goods, where it's furniture and then textiles and stuff. It wasn't like we didn't had any order that time, but we had sample orders. But we were very happy because they were quite happy with. At the end of the day, we sell some of our bags. Yeah.
Just wanted to ask, what did you mean by Manila is American in what way?
I think Philippines is a very American country.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so they have. Okay.
They're very American.
In their fashion style,
yes,
or in their interests. Or,
yeah.
I see. Okay. All right. So, and for them, the lurik was particularly of interest to them, or?
Well, for Manila, I find like it's a place where I can also do my homework. Yeah, because Manila craftsman is very, very fashion and craftsmen are very, very good.
Okay.
Like it's. I think if we have to do like trend setting homework, I would have done it in Manila, because
I see
they're very good with the craftsmen as like us, but
right.
I think it's just different way.
Well, it's great to learn and borrow from our neighbors.
Yes,
because they definitely have great style. I like it when I go visit there, and definitely some of their craftsmanship, like their handicrafts are. I always get something, and I always bring it home, and I'm always excited about that. So I definitely understand what you mean about that. But I feel that way a lot about our different neighbors, different things that are unique to each one of our neighboring countries. So, but that's amazing. Okay, so nowadays, are you thinking about exporting more? Are you thinking about opening up like maybe a Shopify store, being more present online?
We do have online stores.
But in Indonesia, right?
Yes.
But meaning, are you thinking about doing that more on?
Well, we have to have a buyer or like connection abroad,
okay,
where we could export our products. I think we did export like a couple of years ago to Singapore, but it was just one off.
Okay.
And Asia base, I think we did some exhibition in Bangkok where they were happy with our products, because Bangkok is like Indonesia. I mean, Thailand is like Indonesia, where we both have similarity, where there are a lot of ceremonies where we dress up.
Okay.
So like they love our bags. Like they welcome us very well.
Okay, so that's nice. That's nice. And so, do you think that's just not for you? Like you're not trying too hard to do the exporting. You're just happy with the current.
Well, we would love to, but I think Indonesian market is quite big. So I think the moment
you feel like it's not even tapped properly yet.
Yeah. I mean, if we have connection, we would love to export. I mean, but for now, I think we would focus to Indonesian market because the homework is still a lot, and the most important thing is for the brand to be sustainable, like to keep going.
Do you do white label for other brands?
No,
you don't.
No.
Okay, strictly your brand.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Why? I mean, I have to ask that.
We don't have that many craftsmen, to be frank. And
I see.
At the moment, we normally collab. Like we don't do white label, but if other brands would collab with us, we'd be happy to do it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's wonderful. So you draw your inspirations from our neighboring countries. What else? I mean, like apart from just learning about different handbags themselves, different fashion trends, is there anything in particular that draw you to design a bag in a certain way? Or
well, basically we want to focus on the craftsmanship and how to apply this textile so it looks modern, it's wearable to younger generation. I don't want it to look
too ethnic.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a challenge.
Because at first when we start doing this, we just use every single textile available, and then along way, like we want to figure out our brand DNA. Like I want something simple, something like Lungsin active. No. That's not my direction.
Yeah.
But I wanted something simple, modern. Like I would have be cool when people would notice that, oh wow, this is traditional textile. I mean, I want people to say that rather than, oh, this is an ethnic bags.
Right.
So yeah, I want to focus to exploring something that is simple yet still use traditional textile. Got it.
Yeah, and I know what you mean, because sometimes it can feel like heavy, like there's too. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Sort of like you can take any of your handbags and wear it with your current outfit right now with a jeans, nice shirt.
You won't notice it's a traditional textile, right?
It's not, which is exactly the point that you're trying to do. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it.
Okay,
I think you've done a great job of doing that. So the diamond shaped one, what is it? A little bit of education for me.
It's called Janggawari textile.
Okay.
They normally use it for ceremony.
Okay.
But to be frank, I don't really remember the story, but it's from Baduy tribe.
Oh, okay.
And it's in Banten, so it's quite close to Jakarta, yeah.
Okay.
This is also from Baduy. And the clutch. Okay. The clutch, this one is this is from the songket is from Sambas, Kalimantan.
Wow. Okay.
I forgot which part of Kalimantan, maybe like West Kalimantan.
Okay.
And with the clutch, we normally source the metallic yarn,
I see.
Normally from India or Japan or Thailand, and we give it to the weaver. So the shine, we don't want it to like crystally shiny. I want it a bit different. So like as detailed as that, we normally source our textile. And I think so long that we have something unique to sell, I think it will stand out.
That's beautiful. I love that one. As I mentioned, I've gifted a couple of
Thank
those
you.
To some friends there and family. Lovely. Well, I'm glad to hear to have this opportunity, Lia, and
thank you.
Wanted to just see if, like, what's next for Lungsin.
What's next is we keep making something fresh out of Indonesian textile, and we want everyone to, younger generation could wear Indonesian textile bags and export, obviously.
And now they can, because there are brands like yours, like Lungsin, and other brands that have modernized, the Indonesian.
There are a lot of local brands that really are beautiful.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the craftsmanship is increasing.
Yes,
but you did mention earlier about the hardware. You have to import them still,
and
hopefully over time that we can improve on that. But if not,
I think we really have to import, because it's not something that Indonesian are expert at.
I see.
But for the leather, yes, we do have some. Most of our leather are locals. We do have good leathers.
So, what? I like that you're very comfortable with that. That's fine. Another country makes better hardware.
Yes.
And then I like the weaving that Indonesia does, but we import the other yarn, the metallic yarn. It's perfect. I think that in itself shows the very kind of modern, out of the box thinking and your design. So, which keeps it fresh, which I like about that. Awesome, Lia.
Thank you.
Well done. And I want you to keep it up. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.